A young boy dreamed every night that he was being haunted by a mysterious shadow. At first, he thought this dream was unique to him, until he discovered that millions of people around the world were having the exact same nightmare.
In this video, we'll step into a world where millions of people, strangers from every culture and every corner of the globe, are haunted by the same nightmares, falling endlessly through the dark, being chased by something they cannot see, standing frozen, unable to move or scream. But why do these patterns repeat? Are our minds wired to fear the same shadows? Or is there something deeper, an ancient code within the subconscious that we all share? Modern science has begun to peel back the layers. Neuroscientists now know that nightmares aren't just random chaos. They're messages, warnings, reflections of stress, trauma, and sometimes hidden truths buried deep inside the brain. And here's where it gets truly mysterious. The more researchers study sleep, the more they uncover secrets about the brain itself, secrets about memory, survival, even the very nature of consciousness. Tonight, we dive into the heart of the dream world to uncover why nightmares unite us, what they reveal about who we are, and whether they might just hold the key to understanding the human mind.
The most common nightmares aren't random at all. Across cultures, across generations, people describe the same terrifying scenes: falling endlessly through the void, being chased by a faceless figure, your teeth crumbling in your mouth, or the horror of lying in bed, wide awake, unable to move as something looms in the dark. But here's the question: why do these nightmares repeat themselves all over the world? Are we all wired with the same primal fears, or is something far stranger at play? Sleep scientists believe these dreams are mirrors of the mind. Falling often reflects insecurity or fear of failure. Being chased can reveal hidden stress or the weight of something we're trying to escape. Losing teeth is linked to anxiety about control, image, or even mortality. And paralysis, that eerie experience, may come from the brain half waking during REM sleep, trapping you between dream and reality. Yet the real twist is this: sometimes nightmares expose truths we never face while awake. Daily stressors, buried trauma, even emotions we refuse to admit. Your subconscious brings them to life in the most haunting ways possible. Nightmares aren't just stories your brain invents. They're warnings, coded in fear, shared by millions across the planet.
During REM sleep, the brain is not resting, it's alive, buzzing with activity. Neurons fire rapidly, reorganizing emotional information, processing memories, and confronting feelings we may never face while awake. And sometimes, this processing takes a dark turn. Nightmares emerge, not by accident, but as a way for the mind to grapple with hidden fears and repressed emotions. Research confirms this. A study from Harvard Medical School revealed that during nightmares, certain brain regions light up, regions directly linked to fear, threat, and survival. It's as if the brain is running a full-scale simulation of danger, preparing us for threats, even those that exist only in our imagination. But here's the unnerving part. The intensity of these neural storms can feel real. Your heart races. Your body sweats. You may even wake up gasping, convinced that the nightmare was more than a dream. Nightmares are more than mere entertainment for the brain. They are windows into our subconscious, showing the fears we carry, the stress we ignore, and the hidden battles our mind fights while the world sleeps. Storytelling plus data insights. Nightmares aren't just personal, they're universal. Across the globe, cultures report eerily similar dream patterns. In Japan, people often dream of collapses, being chased, or sudden disasters. In Europe, dreams tend to revolve around losing control, falling into chaos, or being trapped. In the United States, many report paralysis during sleep, the sensation of falling or being hunted. The most astonishing discovery? These nightmares are shared by the majority of humans, regardless of language, culture, or upbringing. It suggests a hidden neurological thread running through all of us, a common wiring that triggers fear in remarkably similar ways. Science calls it a shared subconscious. It's as if deep inside our minds speak the same language when it comes to danger, anxiety, and survival, even when we are asleep. And the question lingers, if our fears are wired into our very brains, how much of what we experience in dreams is truly ours, and how much is inherited from the architecture of the human mind itself?
Consider this chilling example. A person dreamed of falling off a bridge before it actually happened. The nightmare wasn't just a random vision, it seemed to foreshadow reality. Numerous studies documented on PubMed report similar cases, recurring dreams that appear to predict events or reflect intense emotional experiences we aren't consciously ready to face. People from all over the world have shared stories where nightmares preceded accidents, confrontations, or personal crises, leaving scientists both fascinated and baffled. These stories suggest that nightmares are more than fear-driven fantasies. They may be the brain's way of grappling with what the conscious mind cannot comprehend. A private rehearsal of danger, trauma, or hidden emotions played out in vivid, sometimes terrifying detail while we sleep. In other words, each nightmare may be a secret message from your subconscious, a warning or insight wrapped in symbols, waiting for you to decode it when you wake.
So, why the same nightmares? It's not just a coincidence. The human brain processes emotions and threats in a common way, and this creates nightmare patterns shared by millions of people. Ultimately, a nightmare isn't an enemy, but a message from your mind to engage with your fear and understand yourself more deeply. Warm. If you want to explore more about the secrets of sleep and dreams, subscribe to the channel and share with us in the comments what your most recurring nightmare is.